Thanks, Justin, and good morning, everyone. NetComm Wireless has transformed. We have become stronger, fitter and braver. As Justin mentioned, change is a must to stay relevant as our industry is transforming. Financial year 17 was a year of strong investment in R&D and people. We are now internationally recognised for our innovation in network connectivity solutions. The global opportunities flowing from this international recognition are very exciting. But in order to deliver on those opportunities, we needed the physical infrastructure and people in place. Before I run you through some of the operational updates and key achievements that took place in financial year 17, I'd like to introduce our executive team and give you an overview of our strategy. As announced at last year's AGM, we welcome Timo Brouwer as Chief Operating Officer. Here's Timo. He's got a bald head, looks good. And Chris Last, our Chief Financial Officer, and they became part of our management team in October of 2016. In June of this year, we also appointed Gillian Davey as our Chief People Officer. Gillian brings with her 20 years of experience in human resources in businesses undergoing both growth and major transformations. Steve Collins is our CTO, overseeing our R&D efforts and our innovation pipeline. Steve is also a recognised thought leader in our industry, actively engaged with our Tier 1 customers in developing bespoke solutions. And Sergio Perez, our Senior Vice President Engineering, is in charge of delivering our solutions to our customers, both on time and on budget. The combination of these well-qualified and dedicated executives and their respective teams ensures that we are in the best position to drive global growth successfully across the business and reach our strategic goals. From a strategic point of view, you will be by now familiar with our listen, innovate, solve approach, enabling the delivery of bespoke network-grade connectivity solutions to our customers. What you might not have realised though, is that we are unique in our approach and that our success will become exponential as our solutions are scaled up internationally. Once the development is done, we can leverage our solutions with new customers around the world, hence the critical importance of our recent investments. Of course, our sales cycle is quite long, but we have a strong level of confidence over the medium to long term that our focused approach will deliver stronger and stronger results. To summarise, we are focused where we think we can win and win big. European, United Kingdom in particular, and North American markets. Tier 1 and Tier 2 customers for whom we can build tailored customer solutions at scale. Bespoke solutions where we have a unique proposition and can add value to our customers and their end users. As an example, I'd like to share a short video case study of how we have partnered with Ericsson to deliver a fixed wireless solution to NBN here in Australia.
The NBN is Australia's national broadband network. It's built to provide a wholesale-only, open access, modern network for all Australian premises. Australia is one of the largest countries in the world. It's 7.7 million square kilometres. To upgrade the entire nation's infrastructure to bring it in line with the expectations of 21st century and modern communications is massively expensive. So we had to come up with a new way to do it.
NBN chose Ericsson because of our global capability to bring world-leading technology like our 4G TD-LTE technology, but also our ability on the ground in Australia to design, build, integrate and operate a complex network. We need to ensure that we can connect the network service to a device at the home, on the roof of the home, and that's known as the Wireless Network Termination Device, the WNTD. We felt that we needed to work with a company that had strong experience in developing bespoke end-user devices, and we chose NetComm Wireless because of their significant experience.
The NetComm Wireless Network Terminating Device is the point at which the network stops and the service to the customer begins. There was no off-the-shelf solution for NBN and Ericsson. So we bespoke engineered up a device, hardware and software, we developed some professional installation tools, some network-grade diagnostics, and did everything we could to ensure that when the device was installed on site, it was a one-time site visit. NetComm devices have to work just like any other piece of network infrastructure, without fail, 24/7 in one of the world's most challenging climates. There are a number of enhanced features that we developed for this device around layer 2 tunneling, quality of service data streams, and also collecting and analysing all the diagnostic information that's reported through to the Ericsson National Operations Core. All these features have been put in place for one reason, and that's to provide a customer experience of a system that just works.
One of the things we focused on in our partnership with NBN and in the work we do with NetComm Wireless is to ensure that we continue to demonstrate the future capabilities of the fixed wireless network. We've gone from a 12 megabit per second service to a 25 megabits per second service to a 50 megabits per second service, and we're pleased to say that NBN will also be launching a 100 megabits per second service in 2018.
So using some new technology called carrier aggregation, Ericsson and NetComm have provided us with the ability to step our speeds up to the next level. And in fact, in Ballarat earlier this year, we were able to demonstrate up to a gigabit per second speeds.
The success of the NBN fixed wireless solution can be replicated overseas now, where customers are looking for reliable, fast broadband in challenging environments. We're seeing this happen in the USA and in Europe. NBN has operated as a pioneer in this field with Ericsson as a key tech partner, and at NetComm we're very happy to be part of this truly innovative solution.
In partnership with Ericsson and NetComm, we've gone above and beyond expectations, and we're really leading the world with this product.
So staying with NBN, as another proof of the quality of our solutions, we are very proud to have recently won their Scaling Excellence Award, proof if ever needed that we can scale up quickly and efficiently to better serve our customers. Our success is not just limited to Australia though, and we are seeing strong global momentum which will deliver growth in the years to come as we specialise in fast growth network grade connectivity solutions. Justin highlighted our significant investments both in people and equipment over financial year 17, and I'd like to come back for a moment to our people and culture strategic pillar. Our people and culture strategy aims at developing an environment for high performance, building a diversified, empowered and unified workforce focused on innovating and delivering market-leading products. Our engineers thrive on the toughest challenges, and as an organisation, we get inspired by the incredible story of the Bell Rock Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the industrial world, and a story of achieving the seemingly impossible. Its story is the inspiration driving NetComm Wireless's transformation on our journey from good to great. The Bell Rock Lighthouse, off the coast of Angus, Scotland, is the world's oldest surviving sea-based lighthouse. This coast saw many shipwrecks because of the rocks. Something had to be done. The Bell Rock Lighthouse was deemed impossible to build because of the rough sea, yet was built to such a high standard that the masonry work on which it was constructed has not been replaced or adapted in over 200 years. This story embodies NetComm Wireless's values. We build to the highest quality standards to enhance customer value. We develop bespoke solutions to solve unique problems. We thrive on innovation. We hire the best people to execute with excellence. New skills are continuously required to meet the opportunities presented by our fast evolving industry. And we are strengthening our technical and commercial capabilities through the development of our team members at every level. During the year, we added 50% more new team members across the multiple departments, including software and hardware engineering, sales, marketing, operations, administration and production. At 30th of June 2017, we employed 142 engineers, which was up 56% on the same period last year. From a commercial and operational point of view, we are experts at what we call the next frontiers, the challenges deemed too hard by our competitors, but on which our engineers thrive. Our customers need a partner who can develop a bespoke solution at scale to solve their problems exactly. In the first quarter of financial year 17, we established our first US-based research and development centre in Sunrise, Florida. This area is a well-known technology hub, having attracted several multinational technology companies and a large pool of talented telecommunications engineers. We employ 32 highly talented and experienced software, hardware and radio frequency engineers there. The centre gives us the capacity to best serve our US-based customers and partners and their needs and requirements, while also strengthening our global product design, development and testing capabilities. This new centre complements our existing labs in Sydney and in Melbourne. Our fixed wireless technology is helping connect the last 10% of internet users in the rural areas. Our contract to supply fixed wireless devices to Ericsson in Australia for the NBN allowed an additional 68,000 customers to be activated in financial year 17. This brought us to 185,000 activated connections at the end of the financial year. In the USA, we made substantial progress in our supply of fixed wireless devices to AT&T, including the small-scale rollout and ecosystem testing. AT&T's first deployment is aimed at providing coverage to establish a potential market of over 400,000 locations in 18 states by the end of this calendar year. This deployment has to provide coverage to over 1.1 million locations by 2020 as part of the FCC Connect America Fund commitment. This project has the potential to scale further in the future as the business case for fixed wireless is compelling for our customers. Our success with providing NBN with the precise solution it needed, and then doing the same with AT&T, has been noticed by multiple Tier 1 telecommunication companies globally. And we are currently in talks with other Tier 1 telecommunications operators in North America in relation to solving their specific technology needs. Distribution point units, DPUs, are a great example of a solution being developed to meet our customers' specific and unique needs and implemented at scale. In doing so, we strengthened our relationship with our customer, the NBN, and signed a master equipment and services supply agreement to supply DPUs for the fibre to the curb rollout. It is great to see the NBN's enthusiasm for fibre to the curb, and there is much talk that the fibre to the curb footprint could be significantly expanded over the next few years. Our DPU is an intelligent piece of equipment that allows the NBN to provide high-speed broadband services to homes in a faster and more economical way than fibre to the premise. Built to unique specifications, it can be reverse powered and can function underwater. Providing this DPU technology to the NBN is a significant milestone for us and provides us with another material revenue stream. We received the first order commitment in February of this year, and this was delivered between June and August. We have since received further orders from NBN. This contract and experience has provided us the advantageous position of being first in the world to deploy a large-scale DPU project. We see there being a need and opportunity for these devices in global markets, particularly the UK, Europe and North America, where copper networks exist and operators are seeking to provide gigabit speeds using their existing copper networks for what is called the last mile. I'd like to highlight our recent world first, a reverse-powered 212 MHz G-Fast DPU, which we successfully demonstrated to BT Openreach in the UK a few months ago. Steve Collins, our CTO, will provide a short demonstration of both fixed wireless and DPUs at the end of this AGM, so you can see for yourself what our products actually do. Moving on to other categories. We continue to supply M2M devices to large global customers, and we are also actively pursuing new M2M opportunities with Tier 1 customers. We are particularly focused on the US, Europe and Australia, where we see the largest opportunities and where we feel our product portfolio will be best utilised. Our fixed broadband business represents approximately 20% of the total group revenue. The contraction in this business has been offset by the expansion of our new growth businesses, which serve fixed wireless, DPU and M2M markets. This particular business is in a highly competitive market and saw a decline in revenues primarily from a slowdown in sales of powerline devices and ADSL filters. That said, with the NBN deployment and the need to upgrade consumer premises equipment, there is a great opportunity to restore growth momentum to this business, and we're working on improving our value proposition through software and hardware as we support and deliver to our customers' needs. Looking forward into financial year 18, we expect to receive a significant uplift from key contracts, enabling us to achieve strong growth in revenue and earnings versus financial year 17. Additionally, we expect to see benefits materialise from the investments we made in our business over the past 2 financial years. For instance, we are actively engaged in North America and the UK, talking with Tier 1 customers in relation to the types of bespoke solutions that play to our strengths. Let me reiterate, we are ahead of the curve. We are a world leader in fixed wireless network terminating devices and pioneers in ruggedised DPU solutions with a world-leading reverse power technology. This opened up active discussions with multiple customers in multiple continents, and we are picking opportunities that will be at scale. We remain committed to growing our market share in our key verticals and continue to nourish and develop our strong relationships with Tier 1 customers. With all our local and international R&D facilities now in place, and top-class engineers supporting the development of innovative solutions, we expect to further enhance our product offerings as well as win additional contracts in the large markets of fixed wireless, DPU and M2M. In addition, we're also ramping up our marketing activities to build a globally recognised brand. We're expanding our PR activities, speaking and exhibiting worldwide at the best trade events in the industry, and actively investing in social media across our core geographies. We are confident we have a winning strategy in place, supported by a world-class team, a high-performance culture, and that's going to deliver us the results. I'd like to thank our management team, engineers and all of our staff for their hard work over the financial year 17. I'd also like to thank the Chairman and the Board for their guidance and support. Lastly, I'd like to thank you, our shareholders, and invite you to come and visit our Sydney lab on Monday the 27th of November, just noting that attendance is by RSVP only. Thank you, and I will now hand back to Justin to commence the formal business of the meeting.